Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm checking out a whole bunch of reward platforms in 2026 to see if they're worth it or not still. I hope you enjoy. The first platform we're covering is called TopSurveys. Not only can you use TopSurveys from your mobile phone, you can also use it from your computer, everyone. It features various gift cards depending on your country, apparently over 100, and this is what it looks like when you first sign in. Top right corner of the screen, you have your balance. The minimum here in Australia is $5 worth of currency. So on the main screen, we have the main earning area, which features surveys and games, but you can actually go through and select them individually as well. Now, in regards to survey prices, TopSurveys, in my opinion, has probably some of the highest here in Australia. Really solid stuff. My advice would be complete the ones with the 5-star ratings if you can, as more than likely more people have actually had success with them. Right now, the highest price I have is $3.44 for a 10-minute survey. It supports desktop, iOS, and Android, by the way, everyone, so keep that in mind. Now, what you're going to notice is Sunshine Island, it's a whopping $1,500 offer here. And scrolling down, many more offers available, okay? Fish of Fortune, $1,600, and the list just keeps on going and going. Always remember, though, in most cases, the higher the price, the more difficult it's actually going to be. In regards to cash outs, here in Australia, there is a $2 minimum for PayPal withdrawals. I have Revolt, and I also have the 94 gift card option. And each of these gift cards is going to have their own minimum, everyone, so please keep that in mind, okay? These are related to here in my country of Australia, so obviously in your own country, you're going to have different ones. When I last withdrew on TopSurveys, I was paid out within about 5 minutes, everyone, each time. At least here in Australia, it is still a very good platform. Next up, we have Freecash. And this is what Freecash looks like these days, everyone. Top right corner of the screen, you have your balance, your daily streak system, and the lotto system. Their current lottery is apparently giving away up to $50,000 to over 2,500 winners. So obviously that's going to be split between them. Now with the daily streak system, supposedly you can win up to $14.93 per day, with up to almost $1,500 every 7 days. I would not get my hopes up with that though, everyone. Either way, we have our gaming offers and other offers, as well as our survey system. And what I will say about Freecash is that they are still dominating when it comes to the available surveys, okay? So many surveys available, all willing to pay pretty decently here in Australia. They also have their massive variety of offer walls, all with their own different rates as well, so keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to withdrawal options, sadly, they have reduced the amount that we have available here in Australia. We still have cryptocurrency, which is pretty nice. Then luckily enough, we still have the PayPal, Amazon, Apple, and Virtual Visa card. But if you remember Freecash years ago, there were many other options, okay? Now, the minimum is $5 USD for PayPal still, whereas for cryptocurrency, if you've never withdrawn crypto on it before, the minimum will be $29.85. Supposedly, there is no minimum amount after that first withdrawal for crypto. Now, they do have the quest system where you can get the lotto tickets, and they, of course, have the daily leaderboard where they're giving away up to $500 a day and $5,000 monthly. Now, these prices of the gaming offers that Freecash has is fantastic. At least right now, the time of this recording. The only thing is, there used to be so many more, and again, it seems like they've really cut down on the offers available. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. The highest offer I have is a Tile Seasons one for almost $5,000. The best piece of advice I have for you on Freecash is literally go through each of the offer walls. You may find the same offer on AH Studios compared to Torox, but Torox could be paying a lot more. At the moment, there is a 50% earning bonus on Torox offer wall in my country, which gives everything a 50% boost, obviously. So without that boost, the prices would actually be pretty average in my opinion. So while Freecash doesn't have all the same opportunities it used to in the past, it's still one of the top platforms in my opinion. They have a very strict verification system now though, so please keep this in mind. More than likely, ID will be needed. Every time I've withdrawn in the past, it usually arrives within about 5 to 10 minutes. So there you go, everyone. Just quickly, everyone, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Next up, we have a platform called SurveyStreak. Get ready, everyone, because this one could be very good depending on your country. Now, this is what SurveyStreak looks like when you first log in. Top right corner of the screen, you have your balance in pure currency. Underneath that, you can see here that I currently have a bonus active. In fact, if I complete 10 surveys today, I'll get $5 for free as a bonus, which is really cool. Now, to be fair, there is a timer on that, everyone. In fact, it was 3 hours, so I'm pretty much going to miss that, I think, today. Now, underneath is the only earning option, at least in my country of Australia, and that is, of course, by completing surveys. SurveyStreak is a very straightforward platform. Complete the surveys, generate the revenue, and then withdraw it, okay? And you can see here the prices are actually pretty decent all in all, the highest one being a $2.12 survey for 5 minutes of my time. And remember, the more you complete, the more that will appear throughout the day. This is just a selection right now. Here in Australia, the minimum cash out is $5 worth of currency. I have PayPal, Amazon, Apple, and 54 other gift cards available. Expanding on the gift cards, of course, will break down all the ones available in your own country, everyone, so please keep that in mind. The minimums are, of course, going to be different, but I found a majority of the minimum cash out needed for these gift cards is roughly $5 for most of them anyway. The last time I withdrew on SurveyStreak, it did arrive to my PayPal account within about 10 minutes, everyone. A fantastic little platform all in all. Next up, we have EarnStar. And this is what it looks like when you first launch it up. You have your balance at the top of the screen. You can see it pays out in USD currency, everyone, at least in my country. Top right corner of the screen, you have your next goal. And that's because on EarnStar, you actually get rewards every time you progress throughout the levels. I'm currently level 5. In fact, every time you earn $5 USD on the platform, they'll give you a free prize draw. Now, left side of the screen, we have our survey option, our games option, and the leaderboard. Now, there are plenty of surveys available, which is great to see, all willing to give USD currency, by the way, which is an extra bonus. EarnStar has so many surveys available, it would take all day to go through them all. And remember, they update throughout the day as well. So the highest one I have at the moment is around $2.40 USD, which is nearly $4 worth of Australian currency. And that's for 10 minutes of my time, everyone. And the rates for their gaming offers are very impressive, everyone. Now, what I will say though, you have to make sure you have the right idea before you jump into these offers. They're going to be very difficult. So don't just see the big number and think it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, okay? Example being, we have a Call of Dragons offer for $625 USD, which is over $1,000 Australian. We have a Fish of Fortune offer for $1,000 USD almost. And with the cash out options, we have PayPal, Revolt, Virtual Visa, and over 100 gift cards, everyone. Now, the good thing about EarnStar, it is a $1 minimum USD cash out, which is excellent. And with over 100 gift cards, everyone, you can't really go wrong. I've earned over $17 USD, and I've actually withdrawn 3 times, and I've never had an issue with EarnStar. I've usually received my reward within about 5 to 10 minutes. Next up, we have GrabPoints, and probably one of the highest paying opportunities here in Australia. Let me break it down. So everyone, this is what GrabPoints looks like these days, and I've covered it recently on the channel, but it has to be shown today just in case you missed it, because the amount of surveys that GrabPoints has is incredible. I think there's around 600 available here in my country, which is just crazy to say. Check this out, everyone. $4.54 worth of currency for 17 minutes of my time. And there are so many of these surveys, all paying well above $1. It is awesome. Now, the only problem is with surveys, obviously, is disqualifications and screen outs. And what I will say as well, depending on where you live, I found that you may have an offer wall available. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever used GrabPoints, by the way. I'd love to hear it. Now, in regards to cash outs, it is still a $4 minimum for PayPal currency, $3 minimum for Virtual Visa, $4 minimum to Amazon, and of course you have all your other gift cards available. I think in total there's roughly around 50 different options on GrabPoints in my country, so hopefully in your own country you will have the same variety here of gift cards. Now, in regards to cashing out on GrabPoints, it can usually take up to 24 hours to receive your reward. In some cases it may take up to 3 days, but I've never had a problem with them in the past. Really solid platform. Check out my channel for almost 1,000 reviews. I'll catch you all next time.